Hi, here I am again. Thank you for joining me. Every night this week, I've gone out into the garden just after the sunset and looked away to the northwest. What I'm hoping to see is something in the sky that, according to the astronomers, should be visible in that direction just after the sun has gone down and roughly a hand's breadth above the horizon. I'm looking for a new comet recently discovered called Neowise after the telescope through which it was first seen round about the end of March, just as we were all going into lockdown. Since about the 3rd of July, it has been bright enough to be seen with the naked eye, and astronomers reckon that it may remain that way through most of the month. The comet will reach its closest point to Earth next week, on the 23rd, when it will pass Earth at a distance of about 103 million kilometres. We don't see comets in the night sky all that often. They orbit the sun, come in close before swinging back into the outer reaches of the solar system. They've calculated that Neowise takes about 6,800 years to complete one orbit, which means that if you're spared, as my grandfather Cochrane used to say, you'll see it again in about 6,800 years' time. The last comet I saw was called Hale-Bopp, after the astronomers who discovered it. That was round about 1997, at which time it was so bright that you could see it from the street, even despite the streetlights. Why am I telling you all this? Well, oddly enough, I'm not going to try and make some deep, religiously significant point about it. I could remind you of what it says in the book of Genesis about how God created the heavens and the earth. That takes us into the whole creation versus evolution versus Big Bang thing, which is a topic for another time, perhaps. I could quote from Psalm 19, "The heavens declare the glory of God, for so they do." The night sky, when you can see it properly, away from light pollution, is an awesome sight, glorious and beautiful. When we can see it in all its amazing splendor, it's hard not to think of the power and majesty of the God who created it all. Remember, too, that the God who created the wandering comet and set it on its path will always hold you in the orbit of his love. May he bless you today and always.